what's up, everybody? It's Charlie from Raging Entertainment. Happy New Year's to everybody, to 2022. Let it be a better year than it's been for the past 2 years. I know that physical media has kind of gone up and down at the same time, as well as, theaters closing to where you couldn't see movies for a good while and you were just only able to stream them. But today I figured I would bring in the new year with my 4K collection, but I would go ahead and just start off by doing my displays, basically. And what I mean by displays as in the stuff that I do not put in my shelf, basically behind me. And I'm going to start off with this bad boy right here. Is the first volume of the Columbia Classics. Now, I don't have the second one. I had seen it gone on sale and stuff like that, and I was hesitant. I'm not going to lie, I was hesitant to even think about getting it. I'm still a little about it because of one certain movie. But anyway, I'm glad that I have this one. I would say the main movie that I'm really glad that I got that's in this is actually A League of Their Own. Don't get me wrong, the rest are classics, but when it comes to a certain movie, A League of Their Own, it's just one of the better ones in my opinion, between, like, say, Jerry Maguire and A League of Their Own kind of thing. So that's that one. And then we've got this guy right here, which is my Star Wars Skywalker Saga set. Now, do I wish that this could have been a lot better in general for, like, discs? Yes, I do. But am I excited that I have it? Yes, I am. Do I wish that I should have gone with the individual releases? Probably. But this is a collector's edition and stuff like that, so I am happy to have it. But other than that, it's just what it is. It's the, 4K set of the, Star Wars Skywalker Saga. And then, of course, starting with this one, and this was one of the and most anticipated, but then when you get the actual product, you're kind of disappointed only because of the packaging, when you think it could have been better, like, say, Rambo or something like that, which I forgot to bring out, but that's my Steelbooks. That's a Steelbook thing, so maybe I'll just show that off, which I think I already did, actually, in my Steelbook collection, so go check that out. And I think I mentioned this one, too, which was the Indiana Jones, 4K collection Steelbook edition. And the reason why is when you take the movies out, which I'll do for you, it's not that sturdy and stuff, and that was one of the big disappointments from the studio doing this to Indiana Jones and stuff, because you would think they would do something kind of like how Rambo was done, and it's sad to see, but that's just what it is. And then, of course, we've got Beastmaster, which is another one. I think this was Vinegar Syndrome that put this one out. I'm not entirely 100%, but if anybody wants to correct me, go for it. This is one of my childhood favorite movies. Or I think I said that wrong. One of my favorite childhood movies. There we go. But, yeah, I am so glad that I ended up getting this because I almost lost out because, it's, I believe, out of print now. So that I got lucky with. And then, of course, I've got the Planet of the Apes trilogy, 4K, the Rise, Dawn, and War, of the Apes, basically. And I'm really happy to have this one, of course, because I like those movies. I enjoy those movies. And I, of course, have the Hobbit 4K trilogy. I have that. And then I also have Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's funny, I still haven't even watched these yet since I've bought them. And I think it's because since they're very long, you gotta be in the mood to watch them. And that's why. And then, of course, this one's the, of course, limited edition, but it's 4 instead of 5 movie collection. And that's to the Jurassic Park series, basically. Now Jurassic World. But this is before they even came out with the 5 movie collection and stuff, because when this came out, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I want that. Ended up getting it, and I'm glad I do have it, don't get me wrong, because I do have the other one. It's just, it's an individual, release instead of, like, packet like this, but once, like, I think it's called Dominion? I can't remember the name, but the new one that's coming out this year, once that comes out, I'm sure there's going to be, like, an actual 6 movie box set kind of thing. And I'm sure when that happens, I'll probably go ahead and either keep it as, like, say, backup discs or something in case something were to happen. Because sometimes I will do that. I don't do it for every movie that I have, but I do. And then, of course, I've got the Predator movie collection. And I would have to say that the best Predator is the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's the best one out of the whole series. Don't get me wrong. I like all these movies in general. Like, I do enjoy them. But the first one's the best one, regardless. I still enjoy the one with Danny Glover. The second one with him and Gary Busey being in there. Definitely different take because it's in the city, so that's a different spin. But I have that one. And then the last of the of this pile, at least, is the Fast and Furious franchise, which is the 8-movie collection. I know there's a 9 out there, and I think it's Blu-ray, not 4K. I could be wrong, but I think it's only Blu-ray where you get all 9 in one. But I have the 8, and then, of course, I have number 9 as an individual. And I'm sure you'll see that because this is my 4K collection video. And now we're going to go to the next pile. Next in my, stack of bundles, basically, which are my display movies. Of course, the most recent one, which would be the Karate Kid 3-movie collection. Love this to death. Apparently, and I did not know this because when I gave a review on this, that the first one right here actually did get remastered to it. So I didn't know that it did. I thought it was going to be the same scan as the one that came out before it. But apparently not. But I am really glad that I did get this. They are my favorites, in general from my childhood. And then I've got this set because I've only seen, I think the first and second one, which is the Bourne Identity Collection. And I like Matt Damon, okay? I really do enjoy his movies. I enjoy his work. He makes me laugh at times, especially in Good Will Hunting. And I enjoyed him very much in that movie. Great movie, by the way. But, yeah, I still haven't seen, I think, number 3, 4, and 5. So I still need to check the rest out. But I'm glad that I do have those because they, they're good movies. I know they are. It's just, it's, hit and miss with me sometimes with movies. Harry Potter 8-film collection, the 4K, but you get one 4K, one Blu-ray set, So we've got that. Tremors, starring Kevin Bacon, of course. And I don't know if they'll ever release the other ones on to 4K. I think only the first one will get it. So unless you have, say, the other one where it's like a 6-movie collection, Steelbook, or whatever it may be. But, yeah, very happy to have that one. Got Donnie Darko right here. I know that this is a lot of people's favorite movies. Well, at least, I don't know about the word favorite, but I know a lot of people enjoy this movie. It's got a really good cult following and all. And great movie. And I did get the backup disc for that. And, yeah, I think that's it for my displays. Let's get to the one behind me. As I was getting ready to put away my stuff, I actually forgot that there were 2 up there that I needed to put in, which was the Transformers movie collection on 4K and the Matrix trilogy on 4K. Now, I know the Resurrection came out and stuff, and I understand that they are going to be doing another box set, supposedly. I don't know if they're going to get remasters. If they do, cool. I mean, if not, they still look good regardless, but I needed to mention that real quick. So before I go to the shelf behind me and stuff, because this is where my 4K movies are, I did not get a chance to put these titles in here yet because I still need to work stuff around to be able to put them in. And I just want to be able to show you what these movies are so then that way they're not left out of the video. You know what's there, stuff like that. So the first one, and of course a lot of people gave me shit for this one, but the Addams Family 4K. Now don't get me wrong, I am happy that I have it and everything, and it's probably because of my equipment that I have or whatever, but it didn't look the greatest in the 4K format, and that's just me personally. And then A Quiet Place 2, still need to watch it, my bad. And Scream, this I enjoyed very much, only because I don't have the Scream franchise on Blu-ray at all, so hopefully they put the other ones out there. And then I've got The Outsiders 4K. Now, this usually doesn't come with a slipcover. I had someone make me a custom slipcover, and it looks good. It looks great. And then I need to give this one a protective sleeve, but this one was a recent, release too, which was Roger Rabbit, of course. And then Silence of the Lambs, really enjoyable. I really enjoy that movie. It's a good movie, even though it's a messed up movie, but it's a good movie. And then Carlito's Way, with Al Pacino, Sean Penn. And that's just the movies that I have not been able to put in there yet. So that was what that was. So now let's get to the movies behind me. All right, guys, let's go all the way down here to start. So we've got the 21 Jump Street 4K, of course, and then 22 Jump Street, 2001 A Space Odyssey, 2012, Abominable, Ad Astra, Alien, Alita Battle Angel. Some of these are a little bit snug, sorry. Angry Birds Movie 2. Annihilation. We've got Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Apocalypse Now. Aquaman. Whoops, wrong one. Arrival. Whoops. Whoa. Don't fall on me, anything up there. And then we've got Atomic Blonde. Got the Avengers. Got Age of Ultron. Infinity War. Endgame. And then we've got Backdraft. Yeah, see, they're kind of snug, so sorry about that. And then we've got Back to the Future Trilogy. Bad Times at the El Royale. Batman. Batman Returns. Batman Forever. Batman and Robin. And then, of course, this is the Dark Knight Trilogy. I know I have it weird where I have it facing this way. Maybe I'll just put it back and put it like this. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, of course, we've got Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Batman vs. Ninja Turtles. Batman Hush. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Beverly Hills Cop. Big Fish, great movie. Big Lebowski, funny. Birds of Prey. Black Hawk Down. Black Panther. Blade. Blade Runner, The Final Cut. And then, of course, Blade Runner 2049. And then we've got... These are kind of snug too, so Bohemian Rhapsody, I'll keep that out, so then that way it won't be as bad. Braveheart, Brightburn, Bumblebee, Captain America, The First Avenger, and then you've got Winter Soldier, Civil War, you've got Captain Marvel, Casino, Charlie's Angels, which is, I believe, like a remake, whatever you want to call it, but yeah. Central Intelligence, I think that's a funny movie. Clockwork Orange. Cloverfield. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Coco, one of my favorite Pixars. It's not my favorite of all time, but it's pretty damn close. Cold Pursuit. Crank. I wonder when they're going to put Crank 2 out. And then Creed. Creed 2. The Croods. And then you've got Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home 2. Darkest Minds. Deadpool. So that just concludes that first part of the shelf. Let's go to the next. Continuing with Deadpool 2, Detective Pikachu, it's not under Pokemon, Die Hard, and yes, it's a Christmas movie, Divergent series, Doctor Sleep, Doctor Strange, Doctor Dolittle, but it's just called Dolittle, The Doors, that's a good one, Dumbo, I actually really enjoyed it. And then we've got a nature documentary, Dynasties. Looks really nice. And then we've got Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2, which I hope Army of Darkness is coming out this year. Ex Machina. Expendables 1 through 3. E.T. I love that movie. And here we go. This one's Fast 9. So, told you it would be in here. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And then you've got the second one, which is Crimes of Grindelwald. Then we've got Field of Dreams. Fifth Element. Forrest Gump. Full Metal Jacket. Get Out. Gladiator. Glass. The 1998 Godzilla. Godzilla King of the Monsters. We've got The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Sorry. And then we've got Grease. It's also a classic. The Great Gatsby. Oh, that's backwards. Greatest Showman. It's a really good movie. At first, I was a little weird about it, but, as it, it grew on me. Then we've got The Green Book, Grinch, and we've got Groundhog Day, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Hacksaw Ridge, which is a good movie. Halloween. That's the 1978 and then 2018's Halloween. And then Hansel and Gretel. Hellboy. Hellboy 2. Hellboy Animated, Blood and Iron. And then, of course, I think this was 2019, Hellboy. And then Hellfest. Hitman Agent 47, Hobbs and Shaw. Let me scoot over a little bit more. And then we've got Hook. Take that one out just so that way it's easier to. And then Hotel Artemis, House with a Clock in Its Walls, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. And then How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, come on. And then Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. Incredibles 2. I don't have the first one, surprisingly. Independence Day. And Independence Day Resurgence. Interstellar. Very happy to have the slipcover to that. Invisible Man. That was a really good movie. And then we've got It Chapter 2, which is funny because I have the first one, second one, and the classic all in steelbooks. And then It's a Wonderful Life. And then John Wick 1, 2, 3. And then we've got Joker. Jumanji 1. And then you've got 2. And you've got the third right there. And then the last for this shelf is Jupiter Ascending. Anyway, let's continue. Alrighty, so let's keep going. Jurassic World, what was this? Fallen Kingdom. I almost forgot the title of it. And Zack Snyder's Justice League. Karate Kid. So this is the single version because the other one is a remaster. This is a different master. And then The Kid Who Would Be King. Oh, these are getting harder. Peter Jackson's King Kong. And then, of course, we've got Kong Skull Island. We've got Knives Out. And this one I'm very happy to have. Labyrinth, 35th anniversary with the book is what it looks like. And then, of course, we've got Lego Batman. We've got the Lego Movie 2. I have the first one, but it's on DVD. And then, of course, we got Leon the Professional. And then we've got The Lion King from the 90s, of course, the classic, and then the live-action version, The Lion King. And Little Mermaid, which is getting a live-action adaptation. Lord of War. And then we've got Mad Max. I did not get those other ones, which I need to. Then we got Maleficent right here, Mistress of Evil. The first one is in Steelbook form. I wasn't able to get the second one, which sucks. Man of Steel. And then we've got Mary Poppins Returns. And then Men in Black International, which I have the others in the Steelbook. The Meg. Then we've got Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And then, of course, Monster Hunter, which was actually pretty cool. Then we've got a movie called Morgan. Mortal Engines. Mortal Kombat Legends. And then Mother. That was a crazy freaking movie. My Fair Lady. The Nun. Another nature one. Oceans. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Onward. Overlord. Pacific Rim. And then Pacific Rim Uprising. The Peanuts movie. Love that movie, actually. Pet Sematary, classic. Great film, Philadelphia, but sad. Let me position myself a little bit better here, because I'm going to need to get closer, of course. Then we've got Pitch Black, Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and 3. And then, of course, we've got The Punisher, which I hear this is getting a steelbook later on in the year. Don't know what month. So A Quiet Place, I still need to put the second one in there. Ralph Breaks the Internet. And then Rampage. And then we're on the last little bit here. So we got Raya the Last Dragon. Let me take that out, actually. And then we've got Ready Player One. Red Heat. The Revenant. San Andreas. And we've got Saving Private Ryan. And then Scarface. Scoob. There's a second one, which is like a prequel coming out this year. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Serenity. Shawshank Redemption, another classic. Shazam. Kind of eager to see the second one now. The Sherlock Holmes, and then the second one right here, which is a Game of Shadows. And then the first season of Sherlock, but they never put the others out on the 4K format. Schindler's List. The Shining. Smokey and the Bandit. Snatch. Sonic, which I'm excited for the second one to come out. Spaceballs. And then I've got the Spider-Man movies, of course. Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home. And then Into the Spider-Verse. And I have the other ones in steelbook form. But let's get to the last of the 4Ks. Oh, here we go, guys. This is the last of the 4Ks here. So we've got Spies in Disguise. Split. The Spy Who Dumped Me. Stand By Me, love this movie to death. Star is Born. Starship Troopers. Star Trek Trilogy. Step Brothers, which is a funny movie. Stuber, I enjoyed it. Super 8, I do enjoy that. It may not have a lot of people behind it, but I enjoy it. Superman the movie, which I hope they would put the others in the 4K format and maybe do a box set. Superman Red Sun. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I'm very disappointed with that transfer. And then Genesis. And then, what is this? Dark Fate. Almost forgot the name of that one. And then The Thing. And then we've got the Thor movies, which is the first one. Dark World. And Ragnarok. And then we've got Tomb Raider, Top Gun, Toy Story 1. Oh, wait, no, that's 2. Ah, you got pushed away. So that, what the? Somebody is messing with my movies. Not cool. So, yeah, okay, there's the first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Underworld. I know, I wish I had that, what's it called? Well, the collection, basically. And then Universal Soldier. War of the Worlds. This is a favorite of mine now, too. Us. And then we've got Valerian. Venom. I still need to get Let There Be Carnage. Waterworld. And it's funny because I wasn't a big fan of the second one. I liked the first one way better because the second one was just more of a slapstick comedy. And then Wreck-It Ralph, the very first one. And then, of course, we've got the X-Men movies, the first 3 right here. You know, and then, of course, we've got the other one right here, which is the 3 film. Huh, wait a second. I think I got this backwards. Well, anyway. Oh, well. And then the last 2, Zombieland 1 and Zombieland 2. So, everybody, that's my 4K collection of the year, you know, for at least throughout the year of 2021, the collection update. And if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to press the like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. That's all it really takes. And then, of course, I'll leave my social media down below, as well as my Amazon wish list and PayPal in case you guys want to show support in that way. But other than that, you guys have a good day. Stay safe. Stay tuned. Thank you.